All right, let's face it. Getting organized can feel like trying to juggle flaming chainsaws while riding a unicycle. It's messy, it's chaotic, and sometimes it feels like a lost cause. But hey, here's the secret that productivity gurus don't want you to know. Getting organized is actually really easy. Yep, that's right. You don't need a color-coded planner, a Marie Kondo mindset, or some kind of magic bullet journal that whispers sweet motivational quotes into your ear at night. All you need are some simple tips and a little bit of the right attitude. So, are you ready to discover the joy of an organized life? Let's dive in. First things first, let's keep it real. Rome wasn't organized in a day, and neither will your life be. The biggest mistake people make when they want to get organized is going all in on day one. Suddenly, they've bought 50 boxes from IKEA, a label maker, and 20 new apps that promise to keep their lives in check. But by day 3, they're overwhelmed and everything's back to chaos. Does this sound familiar? Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, start small. Pick one tiny thing to organize today, like your desk. Not the whole room, not your entire life, just your desk. Clear it off, put things where they belong, and call it a win. Doesn't that feel better already? You've taken the first step, and that's worth celebrating. The next day, tackle another small thing. Maybe it's your sock drawer or the pile of mail on the counter. Little by little, you're creating a sense of order and calm. Before you know it, those little wins stack up, and you're suddenly the organized person you've always wanted to be. It's like magic, but without the wand and the glitter. Remember, organization is a habit, not a Herculean task you do once a year. It's about making small, sustainable changes that spark joy in your everyday life. You've probably heard of spring cleaning, but let me introduce you to its cooler, low-maintenance cousin, the one-in, one-out rule. It's super simple, like a breath of fresh air for your belongings. Whenever you bring something new into your space, get rid of something else. It's all about maintaining balance and keeping that clutter at bay. Bought a new pair of shoes? Donate an old pair that no longer sparks joy. Got a new book? Gift one you've already read to someone who might cherish it. It's the easiest way to prevent your space from turning into an episode of Hoarders. And trust me, nobody wants that. And here's the beauty of it. This rule isn't just for your closet, it works for digital clutter too. Our digital lives need tidying just as much as our physical spaces. Got a new app that's sparking joy? Delete one you never use. Downloaded another 50 photos of your cat? Delete the blurry ones where she looks like she's plotting world domination. This method helps you keep your space, and your mind, tidy without any dramatic cleanouts. It's about making mindful decisions about what we allow into our lives, both physical and digital. Ah, the infamous junk drawer. We all have one, and it's where organization goes to die. It's the Bermuda Triangle of our homes, where lost items go to languish in a sea of rubber bands and paper clips. It's filled with random screws, expired coupons, and that one pen that never works but somehow you can't throw it away. We hold on to these things thinking we might need them someday, but let's be honest, that day rarely comes. The truth is, the junk drawer is the graveyard of good intentions. It's a testament to our desire to be organized, but also a reflection of our busy lives and the tendency to just shove things in a drawer and forget about them. So here's a radical idea: banish it. Seriously, just get rid of it. Let's liberate ourselves from the tyranny of the junk drawer. Instead, create specific homes for your items. Invest in small containers or dividers and give each category its own spot. This way, everything has a designated place to live, making it easier to find what you need and put it back where it belongs. And no, miscellaneous is not a category. Pens go with pens, chargers go with chargers, and that random half-eaten granola bar? Well, that belongs in the trash. A place for everything and everything in its place, as they say. It's about creating a sense of order and intentionality in our homes. Chapter 4. One of the easiest ways to get organized is to pretend you're moving out. Moving forces you to face the reality of how much stuff you actually own and how much of it you never use. It's a fresh start, a chance to evaluate what truly matters. Go room by room and ask yourself, would I actually bother packing this up and moving it to a new place? Would I want to carry the weight of this item into a new chapter of my life? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Donate it, recycle it, or if it truly sparks no joy, simply thank it for its service and bid it farewell. This mindset shift can be a game changer. Suddenly, that pile of unread magazines, the clothes with tags still on, and the kitchen gadgets you've never used seem a lot less necessary. They become opportunities to create space for the things that truly matter, the things that bring joy and value to your life. Your space will thank you, and you'll feel lighter without the clutter weighing you down. It's amazing how freeing it can be to let go of things that no longer serve us. Chapter 5. Digital decluttering for the win. Physical clutter is one thing, but digital clutter? That's a whole other beast. It's invisible, yet it can feel just as heavy and overwhelming as a house full of stuff. We've all got overflowing email inboxes, desktops that look like a toddler went wild with the Save As button, and apps we haven't opened since we downloaded them in 2019. It's easy to let digital clutter pile up, but just like physical clutter, it can drain our energy and make it harder to focus. The good news is, digital decluttering is easier than it sounds, and it can make a huge difference in your productivity. It's like giving your digital life a much-needed spring cleaning. Start with your email. Unsubscribe from newsletters you never read, and set up filters to keep your inbox tidy. Imagine opening your inbox and feeling a sense of calm instead of dread. Then tackle your desktop, delete unnecessary files, organize your folders, and for the love of everything holy, change that password you've been using since high school. Finally, go through your phone and delete the apps that are just taking up space. You'll be amazed at how much more organized you feel when your digital life isn't a hot mess. Chapter 6. To-do lists, your best frenemy. Ah, the to-do list, both a hero and a villain in the world of organization. We love making them, dreaming of all the things we'll accomplish. But checking things off? That's another story. The key to making to-do lists work for you is to keep them realistic and specific. Instead of writing "clean the house," which can feel overwhelming, break it down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Write "vacuum the living room," wipe down the kitchen counters, and take out the trash. See? Doesn't that feel more doable? Smaller tasks are less daunting, and checking them off gives you a little boost of motivation to keep going. It's like giving yourself a mini celebration with each completed task. And don't feel pressured to fill up your list with a million things. 3 to 5 tasks a day is plenty. Remember, the goal is to get stuff done, not to feel overwhelmed by your own expectations. Be kind to yourself and prioritize the tasks that truly matter. And don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Chapter 7. Create routines that actually work. Getting organized isn't just about cleaning up, it's about staying that way. It's about creating a lifestyle where organization is effortless and joy-filled. And the best way to maintain your newfound organization is through routines. Routines are like little anchors that keep us grounded and on track, even when life gets chaotic. But here's the catch. Your routine needs to work for you, not against you. If you're not a morning person, don't force yourself into a 5 a.m. wake-up call just because some productivity guru told you to. Instead, build routines that fit your life. Maybe you tidy up your space every evening before bed, or maybe you do a 10-minute cleanup session during your lunch break. The point is to create habits that help you maintain order without feeling like a chore. It's about finding what works for you and making it a part of your daily rhythm. Once you've got those routines down, staying organized becomes second nature. It becomes a part of who you are, not something you have to force yourself to do. Outro, you've got this. So there you have it. Getting organized isn't some mythical, unattainable goal. It's just a series of small, manageable steps that add up over time. Start with a tiny task, declutter as you go, and make routines that fit your lifestyle. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. The truth is, anyone can get organized. And yes, it really is easy actually. Ready to get organized? Start today with these simple tips, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your space and your life can transform. And remember, you've got this. No magic planners required.